My name is Eric Larner. It's kind of weird hearing so much about this growing up. It almost becomes a sort of normal thing. Just, oh, Eric, when you were 2, you had cancer. And it's just something that I had to grow to accept. It's not something that I necessarily even remember. There are fragments of memories almost. Like I remember something about the hospital, or I remember doing something, but I don't remember the entire experience. I don't remember entirely what it felt like to have cancer. It's difficult, I guess, to find closure in something like this whenever I can't remember it myself, because I almost don't have any emotional attachment to it anymore. People ask me, "Oh, you had cancer? Like, what was that like?" I'm like, I don't know what it was like. I don't remember what it felt like. I don't remember, and it's kind of scary. It's like, well, this is something that I feel like I need closure on, but it almost feels like I can't have it because it almost isn't part of my life anymore.
Scott Larner, I'm the father of Eric Larner.
Lori Larner, I'm the mother of Eric Larner.
It is affecting my life now because of all of these possible side effects, and I want to know as much as possible. I want to almost delve back into my past and know everything.
Well, you were diagnosed on May 27th, 1993. Your treatment began. The first 6 months is considered the treatment. At the time that you were in treatment, actually they called it chemo failure, was 1 in 5. And of course, there were 5 of you that were all diagnosed together. We never talked about it, but I'm sure we were all aware of the fact that we were all 5 of us were all diagnosed together. And of course, I was always aware that on paper, you were worst case out of all 5 of those kids. So, but of course that statistics don't mean anything because here you are.
I thank God every day that I survived that and that I am able to be some sort of testament to His will in my life, because I know that I'm the reason that I never got readmitted to the hospital for having some other disease, and that was a miracle. And the reason that I didn't die, even though I was worst case, he kept me going. He's the reason I'm alive.
And I love to tell this story in that one day I was talking to your Nurse Janet, and I asked her, what are the odds of a child going through 3 years of chemo and never being readmitted to the hospital? And she laughed and said, that'll be a miracle. And so at the end of your treatment, you had never been readmitted to the hospital for being sick. You were readmitted for your chemotherapy, but you were never readmitted for being sick. You ran 3 fevers in 3 years, but you were never readmitted for being sick.
If I can do anything, I would love to just bless other people in whatever way possible, just to bless their life and let them know that they are loved and that they are cared for.
Don't pay any attention to statistics or to percentages or because those don't mean anything. Because your survival rate can be 97%, or your survival rate can be 2%. That doesn't mean anything. Somebody has to make up the 3%, and someone has to make up that 1%.
And just hearing my parents talk about it has really opened my eyes to this whole experience, and really just set me on a path for just a great life, I think. And I just love my parents for that, and love my doctors, and just love life and love God more than anything now.
Each person is different.
Everybody's different. Everybody responds differently. Don't ever lose hope, because hope is what you've got.
It's all or nothing.
That's right. It's all or nothing. That's right. You're never 97% alive. So don't ever lose hope.